Yo, what is going down with everybody? Kid DC Wrestling here. As you can see by the title of the video, see where we at. This is my official preview and predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing taking place next Sunday, May 25th, Glendale, Arizona at the Desert Diamond Arena. Um, Now, I'm obviously, as you can see the match cards, I'm scrolling here. That this isn't going to be the official match card. I'm pretty sure there are other matches that are going to be announced taking place on this show. I want to say, I think, as I was looking up before I came on here, I think Mark Briscoe just challenged Ricochet to a stretcher match for the show. So that match might take place on the show. I think they're doing Anarchy in the Arena based off what we saw with John Moxley and the Death Riders and the Young Bucks and the Steel Cage. So it looks like we're doing that at Double or Nothing as well. However, I'm going off the official match card as of right now, as of the timing of this video. So either way, this is going to be a very good show, no doubt about it. AEW never fails to give us an enjoyable show, if you know what I mean. But I'm actually going to work my way up. We got FTR versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. So I've been checking out, obviously, the clips of these shows. I saw what obviously FTR turning heel, going after Nigel McGuinness. Not used to seeing Nigel McGuinness in this form, if I'm being honest with you. I'm so used to seeing him be a bad guy, so smug looked. But hey, he came to the defense, and here we are. I do think FTR is going to win. I think FTR is going to win the match. FTR, under this heel form they have now, I think they need to get some more wins under their belt. So I think this is how you do it. You have them beat Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. It should be a solid tag match, no doubt about it. Toni Storm defending her AEW championship against Mina Shakara. Is that how you pronounce her? I know I mispronounced her name. I apologize. I think Toni Storm gonna win this match. You already know Toni Storm, she ain't losing that championship anytime soon. I don't see Mina beating her for the championship. Definitely going to be some respect, obviously, shown. But at the end of the day, Toni Storm is retaining that championship, no doubt about it. And nothing really more I can say about that. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas for the tag team titles. Playa. Speaking of Playa, I've been keeping up with AEW. I know I haven't been recapping a lot since Dynasty, but, MJF trying to get involved with the Hurt Syndicate has been something to be intrigued by. And as we all saw, obviously, recently, it looks like MJF is officially a part of the Hurt Syndicate. But regardless, they're going to show up. They're going to show out. Hurt Syndicate. They hurt people. They hurt people for a reason. So Dustin, Sammy, prepared to be hurt by the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MJF, MVP. There's no other way around it. Now we got two big matches I'm looking forward to on this show. First off, you got Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Moné for the Owen Hart Women's Foundation Cup Tournament Final. Obviously, the winner will get the shot at the title, most likely against Toni Storm at All In. There's so many scenarios they can go with this. If they give it to Jamie Hayter, we're running it back with Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm. And I think I said it a couple months ago. I don't know if I said it on camera or not, but I felt like if there was anybody who could easily dethrone Toni Storm, it was Jamie Hayter, considering the fact that Jamie Hayter, when she got hurt, who did she lost her title to? It was Toni Storm. Granted, Toni Storm wasn't in this Marilyn Monroe form that, she's in now, but still, Jamie Hayter's obviously going to want some payback. But you got Mercedes Moné, who's been on a hot streak. As we saw last year at AEW, her debut, Double or Nothing, her in ring, and now here she is. She's still damn near undefeated, and she's on a hot streak. This is gonna be a match of the year contender. I think probably one of the best women's matches for AEW. I think this year. Uh, Man, this is gonna be a good one. So at the end though, it's gonna be close, real close. But I am expecting Mercedes Monet to win, and I do think that they are gonna run Mercedes Monet and Toni Storm at All In. They're making All In their biggest show, and I think if you were to run as storyline wise, Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm is big, but Mercedes Monet and Toni Storm is probably the biggest women's match you can put together. The CEO versus Timeless. That's probably the biggest women's match you could possibly put together for AEW right now. So I think Tony Khan obviously sees that. He's going to give the fans what they want. I think the fans want to see that. So I think that's what ends up happening. You got Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. Man, honestly, it's one of those matches, man, where it doesn't really matter who wins. Like, Hangman Page, I'm down with him winning. I'm down with Will Ospreay winning. Either way, I'm all for one of these two cats being the one to take the AEW World Championship off of Jon Moxley at All In. Uh, this is a close one, man. This like the women's. I think this is gonna be a close one. But I think Hangman might have this one. I think Hangman might get the win here. I honestly think I have that feeling that Hangman might get the win here, and him and Moxley running back. Like they did a few years back. But with all that being said, that has been my official predictions for Double or Nothing. Like I said, there are gonna be more matches that are gonna be added on this show, no doubt about it. And we'll definitely see what happens on the rest of this show.